Hey guys, what's up? It's Julia and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering some questions. I haven't done a Q&A in a very long time, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Don't mind the one picture hanging up, I'm in the process of hanging more. Let's get started. Okay, the first question is, favorite style of dance? So my favorite style of dance is hip hop. It's really always been hip hop, but I've been training a lot more in hip hop the past few years. So I just think hip hop is always so much fun and uplifting, and even if I'm not having a great day, when I go to hip hop class, it's hard not to be happy when you're doing hip hop because you have to be confident and expressive while you're dancing, so it's just so much fun. I also really like jazz and tap. Favorite musical? Okay, so I have a few. One of my favorite musicals is Children of Eden, which is a classic. It is beautiful. It was my first professional show. That's why it's very special to me, but I really do love the music and the story. Well, the story's kind of brutal. I love the music. And I also, of course, love Hamilton in the Heights. I love Waitress. I love, oh my gosh, Memphis is one of my favorites. That was the show that I saw where I was like, oh, I'm doing this for the rest of my life. It was that moment for me. So that's really special. And I just saw Miss Saigon at the Pantages a few weeks ago, and I've been listening to the soundtrack every single day. So that's definitely one of my favorite shows, even though it's really sad. It is so powerful. Shows like Miss Saigon and Memphis are the reason why I do theater, to tell a story in such a moving way where the audience is so receptive and just enjoys it, even though the story can be so sad or so powerful or whatever. So yeah, why did you start acting? I started acting because I was doing theater, and a lot of my, well, not a lot, a few of my friends were into acting like on camera, and I just thought it'd be fun. So I got an agent and I started going on auditions, and I've been doing that ever since. My first love was and will always be theater, so acting on camera kind of came a little after that, after I did a handful of community theater shows. Favorite show that you've been in? Oh boy, I've been in so many musicals I can't even count, but I just was not recently, in March, I was in Matilda, and I actually vlogged that. The link will be in the description. That was my 8th grade graduation gift. I saw Matilda on Broadway, and when I saw it, I knew that one day I had to be in it. So being in the show was really a dream come true. I loved every minute of it, and I just love that show. My track was just so much fun, so I would love to do that show again. But what was the question? Wait. Oh, favorite show that you've been in. So yeah, definitely Matilda and Children of Eden. I loved being in that show. And really every show that I'm in, Little Mermaid. I just honestly just love being in shows, so any show that I'm in, I'm happy. Favorite Netflix show. My favorite Netflix show is Dead to Me. It is the best show on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you're probably living under a rock.
That came off as really aggressive. I'm really sorry. I do make a few cameos in the show. I'm a part of the Holy Harmony dancing choir group. We're actually coming back for season 2, which is super exciting. I'll be filming in a few weeks. But anyway, continue with the video.
A little birdie told me they're coming out with season 2. So if you haven't seen season 1, definitely go watch it. It is amazing. Besides Dead to Me, I also really love Jane the Virgin. That is also my favorite show of all time. It is brilliantly written. It's actually over. They finished season 5 and that's their last season, which is heartbreaking because I think it's one of the best shows on television, but that's also on Netflix, so definitely go watch that. Gina Rodriguez is my queen and I love her so much. And The Fosters was really good too. But yeah, the Jane the Virgin, The Fosters, and Dead to Me are really good. How old were you when you started in the industry? Okay, well I started like in the acting industry when I was, I want to say 11. Well, when I was 11, I signed with my first agent. I think it was 11, I could be wrong. But that's when I was more just getting into it. And then I started in the dance industry only a few years ago. I've been taking a lot of classes and going on dance auditions and doing dance jobs and stuff like that. But yeah, and then I'm just recently kind of getting my feet wet in the music industry. My first song is coming out any day now. It's completely finished. I'm ready to upload it to Spotify and everything, but we just have to wait for some papers to be mailed to us, and it's taking forever, and I'm getting crazy because I really want the song to come out. I'm so excited to share it. But anyways, so yeah. The music industry I'm super new to. The dance industry, it's been a few years, and the acting industry, I've kind of been finding my way for the past few years. If you couldn't dance, what sport would you do? So So I am not knowledgeable about sports at all. I probably couldn't name one football team, but if I couldn't dance, I would probably swim. I was on a swim team a few years ago, not something, you know, serious, just like a local swim team. But I really do love swimming, and I've been meaning to start swimming again because it's such a good workout. But yeah, if I couldn't dance, I would probably swim. Do you prefer online school or would you rather go to a traditional school? So, I went to a traditional school up until 9th grade, and I just posted a full video about online school. So if you haven't seen that, that will be linked in the description. But I love online school. I don't think I would last a day at traditional school. It's just, online school is perfect for me. I'm an independent learner. I learn at my own pace, and I love being by myself and working on my schoolwork, and I just love online school. I love doing my schoolwork online rather than in a textbook. I do have some textbooks, and I do write a lot. It's not just all typing, but I love how all my school is online and I can do it from anywhere. But for college, there's no way that I would do online school because I've been doing it for the past 4 years and I really need some change. So online schools worked great for me for high school, but unless there was some situation in which I needed to do it, I just can't imagine myself doing online school for the next chapter of my education. Who are your inspirations? So that depends on what field. Of course, my parents and my family inspire me in life, but in like my industry, Gina Rodriguez, Lin-Manuel Miranda, obviously, and Sarah Bareilles. Recently, I've been kind of more into her songs and into her story, but those three I just adore and I would love to meet so much. They all, I don't know about Sarah, I'm sure she does, but Lin-Manuel Miranda and Gina Rodriguez both give back so much and they fight for so many organizations, which I think is just so admirable as successful people. I also really admire people who write and kind of create their own paths, which all three of them do. So yeah, they inspire me a lot. What is your dream show? So, my dream show, I know I was already in Matilda, but I would love to do that again. So definitely Matilda. I would love to be in the Heights. I've never been in that show, and that is definitely one of my dream shows. Hamilton, of course. And let's see. I would love to be in Kiss Me Kate. I would love to be in Something Rotten. And I'm obsessed with Miss Saigon. It's unhealthy. I could never see myself in that show, but I would love to somehow be a part of it because it's so moving and the music is so beautiful and I'm obsessed with it. But it's not necessarily a dream show. How long have you been vegan? Is it hard? So I went vegan last Halloween. So this Halloween will mark my 1-year vegan anniversary. I know Halloween's probably the hardest holiday to start a diet because of all the candy. I don't know why, I just felt that on Halloween I needed to start being vegan. So yeah, it's been a year almost, and is it hard? If you know the truth about where the food comes from, no, it's not hard. But sometimes it's hard in restaurants when there aren't many options, so you just have to like bring your own food or maybe eat at different restaurants. But I've definitely found a lot of vegan options where I go, so I would say overall, no, it's not difficult. If you want to go vegan or are trying to go vegan, don't beat yourself up over making mistakes. Trust me, I am not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but it's not about being perfect. So don't beat yourself up if you're not a perfect vegan or a perfect vegetarian. It could be going 1 day a week without eating meat, or it could be starting to buy almond milk instead of regular milk, or just looking for substitutes, and there are so many amazing substitutes. Be proud of yourself for making an effort. It's okay to take baby steps as long as you're moving in the right direction. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? I have only been out of the country to Mexico. I've never been anywhere else out of the country. I would love to travel more, and I can't really answer this question because I haven't seen enough places to know if I'd move somewhere. I absolutely love where I live. I could not imagine myself living anywhere else because I love California so much. It is so beautiful, the weather is beautiful, and I live in such a nice town, and then LA is only an hour's drive, so it's not bad at all, but I'm outside of the craziness, which I love, and I love my community, and I just love where I live. I'm really, really lucky. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is all the questions I'm going to answer today, but if you do have a question, make sure to comment it down below, and I will be sure to answer. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Did